Hey y'all, welcome to Friday's Kitchen. Welcome back if you have been here before. In today's video, we are making a cherry 7-Up cream cheese pound cake. We had a little mishap while baking, but we were able to recover just fine. If you guys are interested in seeing how I made it, stay tuned. Also, while you're here, I ask that you please take a moment, look down below, press that subscribe button, join our family, and come back for some more recipes. The full list of ingredients to include all the measurements are down below in the description box of this video. We've preheated the oven to 310 degrees and we started by mixing together our butter and cream cheese. Those items were at room temperature, so it didn't take long for them to combine. Next, we've added our granulated sugar. Once we add the granulated sugar, we're going to let the mixer run for about 10 minutes just to make sure everything is well combined and to kind of break down the sugar crystals a bit. You'll see the mixture lighten in color and it'll be nice and fluffy. Next, we're going to add our eggs one at a time. Once I add an egg, I like to wait for the yolk to break and mix in a bit before moving on to adding the next egg. Once all the eggs have been added, we're next going to add our vanilla extract to the mixture. Once that's mixed in a bit, we're going to start adding our wet and dry ingredients. So because we have our cherry 7-Up and the cherry juice, we're going to start with our dry ingredients and end with the dry ingredients. So I'm going to start by adding about 1/3 of the flour mixture. Then I'll go in with 1/2 of the cherry 7-Up and cherry juice mixture, go in with another 1/3 of the flour mixture, the rest of the 7-Up, and then we're going to finish with the flour mixture. Here I've turned the mixer off to scrape down the sides and bottom of the bowl just to make sure everything gets well incorporated. Once I turn the mixer back on, we're going to have it on a low speed and we're going to add our cherries that have been coated in flour. Now we're going to turn the mixer back on for just a few seconds at a low speed to make sure our cherries get well distributed, and then we'll be ready to place our cake batter in the cake pan. Here we have the pan we're going to bake the cake in. I'm going to generously spray with Baker's Joy. Now I'm going to go in with the cake batter. We're going to place this in a 310 degree oven. I'm guessing it'll bake anywhere from 1:40 to 1:50 minutes. But per usual, I'll let you guys know exactly how long it takes in my oven when I remove it. Here is the cake after 1 hour, 30 minutes in the oven. I thought it would need a little longer than that, but it didn't. We're going to let it hang out in the pan for about 10 minutes and then we'll turn it out onto a cake board. All right, y'all, so as you can see, the cake stuck to the pan. I see a lot of the cherries sank to the bottom, so I'm guessing that has something to do with it. But we are going to salvage this cake, and by the time we're done, you're not even gonna know. It looked like this at one point. I'm leaving this in to let you guys know this happens sometimes. Not every cake day is a good day. Okay, so here you can see the pieces of the cake that are still in the pan. I'm just gonna scrape these off and then kind of fill in the gaps. Just kind of putting it back where it came from. Now I'm gonna hold this over the sink with my brush. I'm just going to dust off all these pieces around the board. All right, so you see that it's clean now. We are going to leave this here to completely cool. We're now gonna go ahead and get started on our glazes. And again, by the time we finish decorating this cake, you will never know any of this happened. Okay, so we're gonna start by making our plain vanilla glaze. Here I have 1.5 cups of powdered sugar. To this, I'm gonna add a splash of vanilla extract. And then I'm just gonna gradually add milk until I reach my desired consistency. I do want this to be a little on the thicker side. All right, so here we have our vanilla glaze all done. Let me go ahead and get some more powdered sugar and we'll be back to make our cherry glaze. Okay, so here we have 1 cup of powdered sugar. I'm gonna add a splash of vanilla. So instead of adding milk to this one, we are going to add some of the juice from our maraschino cherries. And just like I would with the milk, I'm gonna pour just a little bit in time. Pour a little bit in at a time. All right, so that's the consistency we want. So here we have our vanilla and our cherry glazes. So once our cake completely cools, we'll be back to finish it up. All right, guys, so our cake has completely cooled. We are gonna go in with our white glaze first. I'm just gonna drizzle this on top. So I'm gonna let this sit out for just a few to kind of settle in a bit and start to harden a little so that when I pour my cherry glaze on top, it won't just melt into this one and you'll still be able to see the separation of the colors. So I'll be back shortly. All right, so this is sat for a while. So now we're gonna go in with our cherry glaze. Finally, we're going to place some of our maraschino cherries on top of the cake. All right, so let me clean up really quickly and then I'll bring you guys in for a closer shot. Here we have our finished product, our Cherry 7-Up cream cheese pound cake. I hope you guys have enjoyed today's video. If you have any questions about anything I've done, leave them down below in the comment section. I will reply. While you're here, I ask that you also please take a moment, look down below, press that subscribe button, join our family, come back for some more recipes. If you've enjoyed today's video, please don't forget to give it a huge thumbs up. As usual, I thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.